fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there.
It's here, the G.I. Joe collection. Infantry trooper. Codename Grunt. Bazooka soldier. Codename Zap. Mortar soldier. Codename Short Fuse. Laser rifle trooper. Codename Flash. Ranger. Codename Stalker. Communications officer. Codename Breaker. Machine gunner. Codename Rock and Roll. Counterintelligence. Codename Scarlet. Commando. Codename Snake Eyes. Each sold separately. G.I. Joe from Hasbro.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe!
Cobra's captured our attack cannon. Call it G.I. Joe. Go get Breaker. He can do it.
He never gives up. He'll stay till the fight's won.
Get the rapid-fire motorcycle.
G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe!
Pow! He did it.
You've not seen the last of Cobra.
G.I. Joe and Cobra the Enemy, each sold separately from Hasbro.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe!
Cobra's attacking our winter outpost. Call the members of the G.I. Joe team.
And here's Gung Ho, Airborne, Doc, and Snow Job. And every Joe has a two-handed battle grip.
Get aboard the Battle Bear. It's G.I. Joe to the rescue.
G.I. Joe!
We chased off Cobra. Way to go, Joe.
G.I. Joe Battle Bear, Joe and Cobra figures each sold separately from Hasbro.
He's a terrifying enemy of G.I. Joe. Destro is his name. Destro is his name. A real American hero, fighting evil Destro.
Introducing Destro.
You better watch out, Joe. Hey, what's going on? Destro's stealing our tank. We gotta stop him. We're gonna get you, Destro. You've met your match, Joe. Destro is here.
G.I. Joe Battle Tank comes with figure, other figures, and Destro sold separately from Hasbro.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe! American hero. G.I. Joe is there.
Enemy blockade. Send in the G.I. Joe motorized battle tank.
You can make it go left, right, forwards, and backwards. The G.I. Joe Battle Tank.
Smash the blockade. What a tank.
Each sold separately. The G.I. Joe motorized battle tank comes with G.I. Joe. Batteries not included from Hasbro.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble.
Are those the new Joes, Destro?
Yes, Commander.
Who's on the watchtower?
That's the Jungle Trooper. Codename Macondo.
And manning the howitzer?
That's the Flamethrower. Codename Blowtorch. And the Halo Jumper. Codename Ripcord.
Who's by the bivouac?
That's the Dog Handler. Codename Mutt. And his dog Junkyard.
They've not seen the last of Cobra.
Watchtower, Howitzer, Bivouac, and G.I. Joe figures each sold separately from Hasbro.
Cobra's stolen our plans. He's escaping in the Viper glider. Joe, catch him.
The G.I. Joe Falcon glider, flying high in the sky, sailing through the air. He's America's fighter. G.I. Joe can fly. He's a real American hero, flying high in the sky. He's chasing Cobra in a desperate race, soaring and diving in a great sky chase.
You did it, Joe.
G.I. Joe Falcon glider and Cobra Viper glider sold separately. Figures included from Hasbro.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe!
It's a Cobra attack. Get the G.I. Joe hovercraft. Get the new Joes aboard.
G.I. Joe hovercraft holds 9 Joes. It's the big new way to bring the Joe team into action. And it floats on water.
Release depth charges. Go, Joe!
A real American
Chased off Cobra. Way to go, Joe.
G.I. Joe hovercraft comes with driver, other figures, and equipment sold separately from Hasbro.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe!
Cobra invasion! Get the G.I. Joe Sky Striker. Ace the Airborne, let's get those turkeys. We're gonna get Cobra this time. Our combat jets are on the way. Hey, check my missiles. They're A-OK. Great, I'm going down for a closer look. Way to go, Joe!
G.I. Joe Sky Striker comes with ace and 2 parachutes. Other figures sold separately from Hasbro.
Cobra Rattler, it's the wickedest weapon yet, you know. Rattler's gonna get G.I. Joe.
Introducing the Cobra Rattler.
Check my missiles. Rattler's gonna stop Joe.
G.I. Joe, American hero.
It's the Rattlers.
G.I. Joe is there.
Cobra! We're outnumbered. That belongs. No, Joe!
Cobra
Cobra Rattler comes with Pilot. Other G.I. Joe and Cobra figures and equipment sold separately from Hasbro.
I got it! Wow!
Introducing the G.I. Joe USS Flag aircraft carrier. Imagine being on the deck of this aircraft carrier.
The USS Flag is fantastic! It's so big! Come on back, middle launch station! Get ready to launch aircraft! Where's the Advert? Down here!
G.I. Joe!
Fire! Restart Cobra! Joe!
G.I. Joe USS Flag aircraft carrier comes with what you see here. Other figures and equipment sold separately from Hasbro.
Imagine this. Hey, we're behind enemy line. What's that? It's the Cobra bunker. Follow me. Who's got it? Dreadnoughts.
Torch, Ripper, and Buzzer.
Let's tell the Joe. The G.I. Joe checkpoint.
Who's the Commando?
Snake Eyes.
And there's Alpine.
And Airtight. And the Joe Air Defense. Yeah!
G.I. Joe Air Defense, G.I. Joe Checkpoint, Cobra Bunker, and Joe and Dreadnoughts figures each sold separately from Hasbro.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe.
Cobra's attacking. We're outnumbered. G.I. Joe to the rescue.
The G.I. Joe personnel carrier holds 28 members of the G.I. Joe team.
Let's go. Go get the new members of the G.I. Joe team. Here's Torpedo and Tripwire. Get the Joe team aboard and move them out.
G.I. Joe.
The G.I. Joe personnel carrier holds 28 Joe team members, each sold separately from Hasbro.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe.
Leo Joe sees Cobra's new weapon, Hiss. Destro's a genius. Hiss is unbeatable. Surprise attack. Call in the Wolverine. Go get him, Cover Girl.
G.I. Joe. American hero.
So long, Wolverine. Hurry, Clutch. Wolverine's in trouble. Destro, look. Hiss is ready.
G.I. Joe Wolverine and Cobra's Hiss, each with figure, other figures, and equipment sold separately from Hasbro.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe.
It's Major Blood in the Cobra Copter. They're after Gong Ho. Get the G.I. Joe Dragonfly Copter. Wild Bill to the rescue. Major Blood, look. Let's get out of here. Cobra's turning tail. Want to lift, good buddy?
G.I. Joe. American hero.
G.I. Joe Dragonfly Copter comes with Wild Bill, other figures, and equipment, each sold separately from Hasbro.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe. American hero. G.I. Joe is there. It's G.I. Joe against Cobra and Destro, fighting to save the day. He never gives up. He's always there, fighting for freedom over land and air.
G.I. Joe Battle Tank, batteries not included. G.I. Joe Dragonfly Copter and Attack Vehicle, each sold separately from Hasbro.
Cobra Commander, he is the enemy. He's the enemy of G.I. Joe.
He's escaping in the Cobra Claw. Get the new Jaws and get him aboard the Skyhawk.
Introducing Duke, Roadblock, and Spirit.
G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe is there.
Cobra Commander got away. But we captured Storm Shadow. Yo, Joe!
G.I. Joe Skyhawk, Joe and Cobra figures and Cobra Claw sold separately from Hasbro. This is it, the Cobra Sea Ray.
Cobra Sea Ray, it's a fighting machine. Out to blast Joe to smithereens.
Incredible Sea Ray splits to become a mini submarine and a one-man armored glider. For attacking on snow and ice, the Cobra Wolf with twin laser cannons and special ski torpedoes.
It's the Techno Viper.
Cobra Wolf is vicious on ice and snow and hot on the trail of G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe.
Live the adventure of G.I. Joe, Cobra Sea Ray, Cobra Wolf, and other vehicles and figures sold separately.
Joe.
Cobra's new recruits will have the Joes shaking in their boots like the Laser Viper. Rip 'em up! And Metalhead, a one-man anti-tank weapon, and Range Vipers, so wild even I can't control them.
Nice bunch of losers, Reptile Breath. Now check out the new Joes, like Silbo.
I open tanks like they was cans.
And Pathfinder.
Yo, Joe!
Tune in tomorrow for more bad news.
Somebody shut that off!
Now collect Joe and Cobra command rings, free in special packages.
Get me the plasma tops, and Cobra will rule the world!
Here comes the sinister Cobra Paralyzer with 3 awesome missiles that really fires.
Fire! I got the plasma top! Cobra!
Not so fast! Thanks, Rock!
It's the G.I. Joe Badger with 3 powerful firing missiles.
Fire!
G.I.
Cobra Paralyzer and G.I. Joe Badger sold separately.
Anybody got a parachute?
It's G.I. Joe against Cobra the enemy.
Don't let Cobra Commander get away.
G.I. Joe! It's Cobra Commander! He's stealing our missiles! Well, get him, rock and roll! Here comes Grand Slam!
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe, American hero.
We saved the missiles, but you gotta get up early to catch Cobra.
Cobra Commander and G.I. Joe figures and equipment each sold separately from Hasbro.
He's getting mean. He's breaking the line for the G.I. Joe team.
That's right, it's William the Refrigerator Perry.
The fridge destroying G.I. Joe.
And you can get a free fridge. Here's how.
Collect 5 fridge certificates or call the number on the certificate and the fridge will tell you how to get in on the action. With only 4 certificates, there's a $1 handling charge. See details on specially marked G.I. Joe packages.
Watch out, Cobra. Fridge is coming through.
Yo, Joe! Joe's gonna turn back. Cobra attacks. Going into action with action packs.
Motorized action packs for fighting in close and going where vehicles can't.
Cobra's hiding on that hill.
The rope walker, radar station, anti-aircraft gun, and helicopter.
Here comes Cobra with the counterattack. Battling Joe with Cobra action packs.
Rope crosser, borer, mountain climber, and pom-pom gun.
Cobra! Yo, Joe!
G.I. Joe, American hero.
Live the adventure of G.I. Joe. Action packs and figures sold separately.
Yo, Joe!
It's under attack!
It's under attack!
The G.I. Joe headquarters is under attack!
This is it, the G.I. Joe headquarters, and there's never been a command post like it.
Man the battle tank!
A real American hero.
I've located Cobra. We've captured a Cobra officer. Put him in the stockade. Way to go, Joe! Fire! We chased off Cobra. We saved the G.I. Joe headquarters.
G.I. Joe headquarters. All figures and equipment sold separately from Hasbro.
Won't be here for long. Towering over Cobra, it's the awesome G.I. Joe headquarters. So massive it holds over 50 Joe figures with searchlight, 3 missile launchers, 8 electronic sounds, and removable rapid-fire gun. But Cobra strikes the headquarters battle targets and triggers a jailbreak.
Destro's escaping!
Blast the tower and it crashes down. G.I. Joe headquarters with electronic sounds, rapid-fire gun, and blast action targets. Figures sold separately. I believe the expression is, put up your dukes.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble.
Are those the new Joes, Destro?
Yes, Commander.
Who's on the watchtower?
That's the Jungle Trooper. Codename Macondo.
And manning the howitzer?
That's the Flamethrower. Codename Blowtorch. And the Hail Jumper. Codename Ripcord.
Who's by the bivouac?
That's the Dog Handler. Codename Mutt. And his dog Junkyard.
Ain't not seen the last of Cobra.
Watchtower, Howitzer, Bivouac, and G.I. Joe figures each sold separately from Hasbro.
Nobody beats G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe rolling thunder.
It's the incredible G.I. Joe rolling thunder.
Cobra's running scared, starting to wonder, can he survive the rolling thunder?
Yo, Joe!
Nobody beats G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe rolling thunder. Machine gun cannon and a rocket tower. Rolling thunder's an awesome power. Nobody beats G.I. Joe, a real American hero.
Rolling thunder comes with driver, other vehicles, and figures sold separately.
Scientists invent a top-secret super metal surface that deflects enemy fire.
No one outside! Sky Patrol! Sky Patrol is G.I. Joe!
Here comes Sky Patrol, and no one's tougher than the Sky Patrol Havoc, the Blazing Skyhawk, Sky Shark, and Sky Raven.
No one outside! Sky Patrol! Sky Patrol is G.I. Joe!
Sky Patrol figures come with parachutes, vehicles sold separately.
Duke's in trouble! Scramble the Storm Eagle! The G.I. Joe Storm Eagle has a hidden water cannon that shoots up to 20 feet. But the Cobra Liquidator's making a splash, and the Parasite's launching catapult missiles. Mobilize the Patriot! It's the G.I. Joe Patriot with a huge mortar cannon that really fires! G.I. Joe Patriot, Storm Eagle, Cobra, Parasite, and Liquidator sold separately. I found the Barracuda! But Duke's gone.
So glad you could join us.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe!
Cobra's stealing the capsule! They're getting away in the water moccasin!
And with him are the evil new Cobras, Firefly, Scrap Iron, and the Baroness.
The shark will catch him.
G.I. Joe, American hero!
They're throwing the castle overboard! Let's go get it! Way to go, Joe! Go! Go!
G.I. Joe Shark comes with diver. Water Moccasin comes with driver. Other figures sold separately from Hasbro.
The evil Crimson Twins, Zaymot and Tomax, have located the Action Force Devilfish base.
Let's hit him, Tomax!
With the ultra-fast Cobra Hydra sled. But the Devilfish snap into action.
It's an ambush, Zaymot! Get him a torpedo! Full force!
But the evil twin brothers have one last trick up their sleeve.
We'll be back!
Cobra Hydra sled, Crimson Twins and Action Force Devilfish sold separately.
Action Force! Action Havoc was headed for each base, but suddenly things moved black. Out of the heavens came the Cobra Rattler. Action Force is under attack.
Will the Havoc with its twin cannons bring Cobra down to earth?
Action Force, a national hero.
Havoc comes with driver, Rattler with pilot.
Action Force. Action Force machines out on the rampage, heading the Action Force way. But the hovercrafts got flamacine covered, and Cobra is gonna pay.
Can the Dreadnoks Thunder Machine escape the wrath of the Action Force hovercraft?
Action Force, a national hero.
Hovercraft comes with pilot, Thunder Machine with driver.
Action Force.
He's an evil master of disguise. Zartan changes color right before your eyes. Zartan.
Introducing Zartan. Zartan changes color in sunlight.
There's Zartan! He's escaping in the chameleon! Let's go get him!
Go, Joe!
But Zartan has a disguise.
Where's Zartan?
I don't know any Zartan.
Zartan changes color in sunlight, and Zartan comes with the chameleon. Other figures and equipment each sold separately from Hasbro.
Listen up and look at G.I. Joe's new recruits like Bullhorn, Intervention Specialist, and Captain Gridiron.
Come and get it, Cobra!
And Sub-Zero, ready to freeze Cobra in their tracks. Cobra! Want to see some real recruits slaughter? My rock vipers will destroy you. And Night Creeper. Ninja! And of course me, the Overlord. Oh, I hate when he does that. Nobody beats G.I. Joe.
Now collect Joe and Cobra command rings, free in special packages.
Cobra can run, but he can't hide. The G.I. Joe Crusader's hot on his trail.
Nobody beats G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe Crusader. Cobra is shaking with fear. Crusader's gonna blast him from the stratosphere.
Gotcha!
Launch the Avenger!
The Crusader and Adventure are one top team.
Gear down!
Awesome!
Nobody beats G.I. Joe, a real American hero.
Crusader comes with pilot and Avenger.
Yo, Joe!
That Joe's in trouble. No, the Cobras are in trouble. That Joe is Sergeant Slaughter.
Don't mess with Sergeant Slaughter. He's as strong as they come. I've seen him take on 100 Cobras and set them on the run.
Meet Sergeant Slaughter and his Triple T tank.
Sergeant Slaughter is now a part of G.I. Joe. G.I. a real American hero.
Live the adventure of G.I. Joe.
And look out, Cobra!
Sergeant Slaughter comes with Triple T tank. Cobra figures and equipment sold separately.